Hey, what's up guys? It's Jozar here, and I wanted to make a quick video about one of my favorite books when it comes to dating, seduction, and just women in general. And it's one of those books that I feel most guys should have right when they turn 18, because if you don't understand this in life, all of your social interactions will be affected. And that's why I really like what my friend Josh put together here. But it's called the Tao of Badass, and I'm going to open up right here and show you exactly what it is. You know, he actually tells his story there, and shows how he developed the system and went from pretty much a nobody with ladies to a very successful guy who has his own radio show on Maxim, and was in New York on multiple radio shows, as well as writing books and being on TV and stuff like that. And then the approach, this is really important, obviously, because if you can't approach women, then how are you going to meet them? So in the approach, he goes into, let's see here, he goes into a couple different ways of approaching women and what you need to look out for. As you can see, here's a confidence chapter, and then he goes into those things. Okay, here's the system, and he talks all about, obviously what he designed and what, right here he talks about his seduction equals sex plus emotional response formula. Really good stuff. I mean, really great read. I really enjoyed it. Here's the chapter on approach. He talks really a lot about body language in here, which is extremely important. And then actually in the next chapter, he talks about reading body language and the tests women give you. If women are giving you tests, obviously there's two types of tests, congruence or compliance. This means she's attracted to you, and he shows you how to, handle that in here. Also qualifying, that's in here as well. Here's reading body language. Qualifying is extremely important because women will start selling themselves to you if they're attracted to you. And then there's a chapter here, and this is one I really like, creating love. In this chapter, he actually goes into how a woman has emotional states, based on what she's living, like how she responds to what she's living and how emotional states are created. And in this, this actually chapter, you will learn how to implant or create an emotional state in her and then link it back to you. This is extremely, extremely important, because without doing this, you don't know how to build attraction, because women are emotional creatures, they're right-brained, and so if you can speak in emotional language and create emotional reactions in her, you're going to be very, very effective at doing whatever you want, whether it's creating attraction, creating love, or any of those things, creating trust, creating a bond. And so it's extremely, extremely important to understand. And then the last thing that actually there's two more things I liked about the book. After the creating, as you can see, it's he goes through all different types of things. And then in here, he actually goes into the 25 things that are most important for being a badass with women. And it's extremely important to understand, because if you do any of these things wrong, she's not going to think you're a badass. And women are attracted to the bad boy. They're attracted to the badass. They're attracted to the guys that, are different than all the rest, but, obviously you can create the emotional attraction, you can create and pass the compliance test, and you can create your own tests. And you can do a whole bunch of different things, and in this book he shows you how to do that. And then actually the thing that I didn't show you was he does go through the 10 biggest mistakes men and women make in dating, and he specifically focuses on men and what mistakes you need to look out for, especially when you're out meeting women on a date, or you're meeting her at a bar, club, or any of those type of night or day game places. So overall, this is a great book. I highly recommend it. It's 152 actually 150 pages, which it's quite a read. It took me probably about 2 days. I sat down, got a good chunk of it done the first day, and then a good chunk done the second day, and it was worth the read. I really enjoyed it, and obviously he has a couple other bonuses that he gives, with his product here, and it's something that I recommend. If you want to pick it up, click the link below this video, pick it up for yourself, pick up a copy, and then thanks a lot for watching, guys. Pick up the Tao of Badass today. I highly recommend it. It is a must-have for your collection when it comes to dating, meeting, and seducing women. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a great day.